Hello. Sorry about all of the issues we've had tonight. Um, it's going to be a very different show. Um, we're missing both guests, sound man, and I've pulled my back out. What I thought I'd do is just give you a brief idea of what I'm going to be doing from next show onwards. Um, we'll have Richie Hudson. Um, We'll have Richie Hudson with us. Hopefully Gary Black as well, but definitely one of the bands um, that will be performing at Croydon Rocks at the end of the month. Um, so let's have a little bit of Richie Hudson talking about Croydon Rocks, and I'll be back in a minute.
Croydon Rocks was kind of spawned by an idea where there was a lot of big festivals going on. So your Downloads, your Sonospheres, Sweden Rock Festival, things like that, outdoor festies that, and Glastonbury as well, even Reading. The prices were so through the roof, and it was like a 3 day or a 4 day festival. I thought let's kind of bring it back to grassroots, I guess. Thanks Grassroots TV. I didn't want to do anything in the summer, so I thought a winter festival would be great. Can't do that outside, so it has to be an indoor festival. So keep it small, keep it intimate. But it was pretty much an excuse to get all of my favourite bands from around the world to come and play in my backyard, and hopefully they'd bring people, and they would, so you get like the big bands from the States and Germany and Scandinavia, but then supported by the Croydon bands. So every year it's been half of the bands playing on the festival, they're all from Croydon or have an affinity with Croydon. So you might have someone like Blind River who a couple of them grew up in Croydon but now live down in Guildford, or who used to skate at Fairfield Halls. So they've got an affinity with Croydon. Wanted to keep it like that, so keep it small enough for the local bands, but give them a kind of push up, so they can actually play in front of decent crowds and play with decent bands that have kind of got massive recognition. Bands that sold 1 million records, that kind of thing.
Hi, so I hope you enjoyed that. That is just part of an interview I did with Richie. I will be putting that whole interview out this week, so you can hear about that. He talks also about Time Bomb, about the bands he's in, um, like uh, like Kitty Hudson, and currently the Fiascos, which is why he couldn't be here tonight. He's rehearsing with those guys. Um, he also talks about how he got kicked out of America. That's fun. Um, so you'll see all of that, and then you'll also, a fortnight from now, he's going to be on the show talking about Croydon Rocks with one of the bands that are going to be performing. So that's going to be really good. So hopefully next time goes a lot better than this one. But we've got the kit here. We've got a good idea of what we're doing. After next show, I'm going to try doing a political show. So I'm going to be talking about the candidates in your area for this upcoming election, because it's one of those things that we've sort of slipped out of. My parents' generation, they do at least still have an idea that they're supposed to elect someone to go speak for them rather than picking a colour. So we've begun research on that. So in a month's time, we'll be doing that, and hopefully, we can get people thinking a bit more about who they elect. In the meantime, I'm going to sign off. Apologies to everyone for the different show that we've done, and the fact that it was still 15 minutes late. Next week, not next week, in 2 weeks' time, we'll be here at 8 o'clock on the dot, with Richie Hudson, hopefully Gary Black as well, and one of the bands from Croydon Rocks, and we'll see you then. And but before we go, have a little look at Gary Black in Junk Time Party from Green Dragon a couple of weeks ago. Good night.